New scrutiny involving the Indian Point nuclear power plant. A watchdog group is claiming a disaster could affect a much larger area than covered by current emergency response plans. So, should you be concerned? CBS 2's Dave Carlin has this story new at 5.
Preparedness is all about planning for things that you really hope will not happen.
The Indian Point power plant needs a 50-mile disaster warning zone, according to a new report by a nonprofit organization that monitors responses to nuclear emergencies. Currently, there is a 10-mile zone covering sections of Orange, Rockland, Putnam, and Westchester counties, where there must be plans for evacuations and more. The new report recommends it be 50 miles, covering from east to west, Suffolk to Pike in Pennsylvania, and from north to south, Ulster to Somerset County in New Jersey. Ben Smilowitz is executive director of the Disaster Accountability Project.
50 miles, by many accounts, is a good distance to prepare for radiological incidents.
The Nuclear Regulatory Commission oversees reactor safety and has repeatedly said the 10-mile zone for Indian Point is enough. Entergy Corporation operates Indian Point. Spokesman Jerry Nappy says the report recommending widening the zone was done without its scientific input.
That zone was arrived at through years of scientific study. If that regulation were to change, we would adhere to those also.
A 50-mile zone would require dozens of counties plan evacuation routes, buy equipment, and hire staff. Dutchess County, for example, would be willing to do it, but not without a big influx of federal funding. The commissioner of its Department of Emergency Response told us Dutchess County does not have the staffing or the expertise to undertake these planning efforts independently without federal guidance and support. Some residents support a wider zone.
I would say they would probably go maybe 20, 25 miles, meet it halfway.
The study was done in response to the nuclear accident in Fukushima in 2011. A spokesman for the NRC says the Fukushima site is very different, with more reactors packed closely together. So for now, the 10-mile radius remains the limit for mandatory preparedness. In Buchanan, New York, Dave Carlin, CBS 2 News.
And at today's Nuclear Regulatory Commission hearing, Senator Kirsten Gillibrand of New York was among the lawmakers supporting the 50-mile radius for the emergency response zone.